Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a universal struggle, procrastination. We've all been there, staring at a deadline like it's a ticking time bomb. But instead of diffusing it, we're busy scrolling through memes. But fear not, my fellow procrastinators, because in this video, I'm sharing 5 mental hacks that will transform you from a master of delay to a champion of getting things done. These are the same strategies I use to build giant dartboards, engineer epic glitter bombs, and yeah, even finish my YouTube videos on time. So buckle up, get ready to take some notes, and let's conquer procrastination together. Alright, let's dive into our first procrastination busting technique, breaking down tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. This might sound simple, but it's incredibly effective. When you look at a big task, it can feel like a mountain you have to climb. But if you break it down into smaller, bite-sized pieces, it becomes much more approachable. Think of it like this. Imagine trying to eat an entire pizza in one go. Sounds overwhelming, right? You'd probably choke, make a mess, and regret your life choices. It's the same with big tasks. When you try to tackle everything at once, you can feel overwhelmed and paralyzed. That's what procrastination feels like, trying to swallow a massive task whole. Your brain just doesn't know where to start, so it shuts down. Instead of that pizza-induced panic, we're going to take a more strategic approach. We're going to slice that pizza into manageable pieces. We're talking about cutting that pizza into bite-sized slices. Each slice is a small, manageable task that you can handle without feeling overwhelmed. When you break down a large task into smaller steps, it no longer seems insurmountable. Each small step is a victory in itself. It no longer seems insurmountable. Suddenly, you're not facing a mountain of work. Suddenly, you're not facing a mountain of work, but a series of manageable hills. Each hill you climb gives you a sense of accomplishment and motivates you to tackle the next one. But a series of manageable hills. This approach not only makes the task seem less daunting, but also keeps you motivated as you see your progress. Let's say you need to write a research paper. Instead of staring blankly at a blank document, break it down. Start with an outline. Instead of staring blankly at a blank document, break it down. Start with an outline, then focus on researching one section at a time. Then focus on researching one section at a time. Each section you complete is a step closer to your goal. Each completed section brings you closer to the finish line, and that sense of progress, my friends, is incredibly motivating. It's like a snowball effect. Once you start, the momentum keeps you going. Remember those domino chain reactions I love so much? Each domino represents a small step, and when you line them up and knock that first one over, the momentum carries through the entire chain. Each small step you take builds on the previous one, creating a powerful chain reaction of productivity. That's the power of small steps. They create a chain reaction of productivity. So the next time you're faced with a daunting task, remember to break it down into smaller, manageable steps. They create a chain reaction of productivity. By taking it one step at a time, you'll find yourself making steady progress and achieving your goals with less stress and more satisfaction. Our next hack is short, sweet, and incredibly effective, the 2-minute rule. This simple yet powerful strategy can transform the way you approach your daily tasks and help you conquer procrastination once and for all. Here's the deal. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it right now. It might sound trivial, but this rule can have a profound impact on your productivity and mental clarity. Don't put it off. Don't add it to your to-do list, just get it done. By doing so, you eliminate the mental burden of having small tasks lingering in your mind. Think about it. Replying to a quick email, putting your dishes away, or picking up that stray sock on the floor, these are all tiny tasks that take almost no time at all, yet they often get pushed aside in favor of more significant tasks. These small tasks, when left undone, can create a sense of clutter and chaos in your environment and mind. They may seem insignificant individually, but collectively, they can weigh you down. But here's the thing. Those tiny tasks can pile up and create a mountain of procrastination. Imagine a cluttered space where small, unfinished tasks accumulate, making it harder to focus on more important work. By tackling them immediately, you prevent that pile-up and free up mental space for bigger tasks. It's like clearing your workspace before starting a project, ensuring you have a clean slate to work with. A clean and organized environment can significantly boost your productivity and creativity. A clean slate equals a clear mind. When your surroundings are tidy, your mind feels less cluttered, allowing you to focus better on the tasks at hand. Now I know what you're thinking. Mark, this sounds way too simple. How can something as basic as the 2-minute rule make a difference in my life? And you know what? It is that simple. But simplicity is often the key to unlocking greater efficiency and effectiveness in our daily routines. But don't underestimate the power of simplicity. The beauty of the 2-minute rule lies in its ease of implementation and its ability to create a ripple effect of positive habits. The 2-minute rule is about building momentum and breaking the cycle of procrastination. It's about taking that first step, no matter how small, and using it as a catalyst for greater action. It's about proving to yourself that you can get things done, no matter how small. Each completed task, no matter how minor, reinforces your ability to take action and achieve your goals. And that feeling of accomplishment, even from a 2-minute task, can snowball into bigger and better things. The sense of achievement you gain from completing small tasks can motivate you to tackle larger, more challenging projects with confidence. So the next time you come across a task that can be done in 2 minutes or less, don't hesitate. Set a timer if you need to, and just do it. You'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish in such a short amount of time. Embrace the 2-minute rule and watch as your productivity soars and your stress levels decrease. It's a small change that can lead to significant improvements in your daily life. Remember, conquering the small stuff is the first step towards achieving bigger goals. Start small, stay consistent, and you'll see the difference it makes. Let's talk about goals, specifically the power of setting specific goals. Vague goals lead to vague results. Saying I'll study today is like saying I'll drive somewhere today. Where are you going? What route will you take? Without a destination, you're just driving in circles. Specific goals, on the other hand, are like setting your GPS. Instead of I'll study today, try I'll study chapter 3 of my history textbook for 1 hour before dinner. See the difference? You've got a clear destination, a set time frame, and a much higher chance of actually achieving your goal. Specificity eliminates ambiguity and provides a roadmap for your brain to follow. It's like the difference between saying I want to build a robot and I want to build a robot that can solve a Rubik's Cube in under 10 seconds. One is a dream, the other is an engineering plan. When you set specific goals, you're not just wishing for things to happen, you're creating a plan to make them happen. And that, my friends, is the key to overcoming procrastination and achieving your dreams, whether it's building a robot or acing that history exam. All right, let's talk distractions. We live in a world overflowing with them. Notifications buzzing, emails pinging, social media feeds endlessly scrolling. It's like trying to focus in a room full of puppies. Adorable, yes, but nearly impossible to concentrate. To combat this, we're building a focus fortress. Think of it as your own personal productivity sanctuary, free from the siren song of distractions. Start by silencing those pesky notifications. Turn off your phone, close unnecessary tabs on your computer, and let the world know you're on a mission to focus. Imagine you're a race car driver. Your eyes are on the prize, your foot is on the gas, and the only thing that matters is the track ahead. Distractions are like obstacles on the track. They slow you down and prevent you from reaching your full potential. Create a designated workspace, a place where your brain knows it's time to buckle down and get things done. This could be a quiet corner in your home, a library, or even a comfy coffee shop. The key is to associate that space with focus and productivity. We've reached our final hack, and it's all about celebrating your wins, no matter how small. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life, constantly moving from one task to the next without taking a moment to appreciate what we've accomplished. But taking the time to celebrate your victories, even the minor ones, can have a profound impact on your motivation and overall well-being. Remember those experiments I do with my dogs, where they learn to do cool tricks for treats? It's a simple yet effective way to teach them new behaviors. The treats serve as a form of positive reinforcement, encouraging them to repeat the actions that earned them the reward. Well, humans aren't that different. We all respond to positive reinforcement. When we receive praise or a reward for our efforts, it boosts our morale and makes us more likely to continue putting in the effort. This is why it's so important to acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how insignificant they may seem. When you complete a task, especially a challenging one, reward yourself. This could be something as simple as taking a short break, enjoying a treat, or even just giving yourself a mental high five. The key is to make sure you recognize your effort and give yourself credit for a job well done. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. Maybe it's a piece of your favorite chocolate, a small indulgence that brings you joy and satisfaction. The act of rewarding yourself doesn't have to be grand. It's the acknowledgement that counts. Or perhaps it's a 15-minute break to listen to your favorite song, allowing yourself to unwind and recharge. Music has a powerful effect on our mood and can be a great way to celebrate a job well done, or even just a moment of self-congratulation. Look in the mirror, smile, and give yourself a thumbs up. It might feel silly, but these small acts of self-recognition can boost your confidence and reinforce positive behavior. The point is to create a positive association with productivity. When you reward yourself for completing tasks, you start to associate productivity with positive feelings, making it more likely that you'll continue to be productive in the future. You want your brain to crave that feeling of accomplishment, and rewards are a powerful way to make that happen. By consistently rewarding yourself, you train your brain to seek out that positive reinforcement, which can help you stay motivated and focused on your goals. Think of it like training a dog. Just as dogs learn to associate certain behaviors with treats and praise, we can train our brains to associate productivity with positive outcomes. Every time your furry friend sits, stays, or shakes your hand, they get a treat and a pat on the head. This positive reinforcement encourages them to repeat those behaviors because they know it will lead to a reward. Over time, they associate those actions with positive reinforcement, and they're more likely to repeat them. The same principle applies to us humans. By consistently rewarding ourselves for our efforts, we can create a habit of productivity and success. The same principle applies to us humans. By rewarding ourselves for completing tasks, we're essentially training our brains to embrace productivity and ditch procrastination. This can lead to a more fulfilling and successful life. By rewarding ourselves for completing tasks, we're essentially training our brains to embrace productivity and ditch procrastination. This can lead to a more fulfilling and successful life. So the next time you complete a task, no matter how small, take a moment to celebrate your achievement. So go ahead, give yourself a pat on the back, grab that cookie, and celebrate your wins. Remember, every small victory is a step towards your larger goals, and acknowledging these steps can make the journey more enjoyable and rewarding. There you have it, 5 mental hacks to transform you from a procrastination pro to a productivity powerhouse. Remember, it's all about taking it one step at a time, building momentum, and celebrating your wins along the way. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, please make sure to like, comment, and share this video with someone who might need it. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. See you next time.